go straight out to Kara Swisher with All Things Digital in San Francisco. Kara, thank you very much for being there. You've had some great scoops this week on what's going on at Yahoo, and we should recap some of those and then get to the question of what's happening with Scott Thompson. Kara?
Go ahead. Oh, recap. Okay.
Quick recap.
It's been a very busy week. There's been a fire, essentially a stepping down of a director who was responsible for his vetting. There's been statements by Warren Buffett against him, statements by eBay head for him. There have been meetings he's had with employees where he's trying to explain it, where he sort of gets into even more confusion. And then there's been a board investigation. A special committee's been formed. And so it's kind of busy at Yahoo. They're doing everything but actually running the website.
Yeah, everything but. Now, you say that his fate hinges on how quickly the board reacts. Right. Tell us what your thinking is here.
I think they could say something today. If they do something today or tomorrow, he's gone. I think that's pretty much it. I think they probably decided if they do it quickly, just like a jury trial, that he's probably not fit to do the job for a variety of reasons. It could either be for cause because of signing this document for the Securities Exchange Commission asserting his bio, which was incorrect, or that he didn't tell the truth about it or whatever, or just that the credibility is lost and he can't lead the Yahoo troops. Those would be among the reasons. And the question is whether they negotiate a settlement with him or they try to fire him with cause. I'm not sure which one they will do. I suspect if they decide to let him go, they'll try to do it in a friendly manner.
Now, what if they don't? Then what happens? If they don't do that quickly, what happens next?
They'll muddle through an investigation of which there aren't really any good answers. I think it's really hard to determine who typed that in there. And he yesterday at meetings was blaming it on he says he wasn't blaming it on them, but indeed everybody who heard him thought that was the case. Blaming on but a person at a talent search firm, which everyone believes is Heidrick and Struggles, and they misheard him. He also felt that in an interview where when an interviewer asked him on a radio show, an NPR radio show about it, he used the excuse that he didn't hear her, and then another person thought in another meeting he said that he didn't want to correct her. So it just gets super, super confusing.
It really does. Now, he's been CEO for less than five months. If he weathers this, will he be able to get back to the job? I guess that's one of the questions. And the job is a big job.
Yeah, at the very least, they're going to have to censure him in some way for the inaccuracy, whether it was his fault or not. He allowed it to get in. He did not read his bio. Obviously, people at Yahoo also fell down on their jobs. But, in the end, I think one of the problems employees are having is the explanations are getting too complicated, and I think they would like him just to say it was my fault. No matter what, even if he didn't create the mistake, it still was his bio and it's his responsibility to make it right.
Now,
so I think he wants it both ways, which is kind of hard.
Well, you can't have it both ways on this. It's got to be one or the other. It seems pretty clear to me. Now, you said that you talked to people who were on the call listening to him try to explain himself, and you said some actually reached out to you personally, yes, without prompting. Tell us about that. What did they sound like when they spoke with you?
They just want to get on with fixing Yahoo. These are some fantastic employees, and I think that, I try very hard not to have ones with personal agendas. Some people at Yahoo says people have personal agendas against them. I think that's not the case. I think they just wanted to move on. I think if he had done something last week, another issue is his handling of this. At first they said it was an inadvertent error, then he gave an apology that wasn't an apology, where he blamed it. He was sorry for the situation, but not for the actual error. I think if last week, when Dan Loeb, the activist shareholder, came out and found this error, which was completely correct, I think if he had said, you know what, I don't remember how it got in there, I'm going to find out, but it's my fault, period. It's my fault no matter what the circumstances were. I think he would have been in a lot better shape. It's always the reaction to a problem that is, I think, really important. I don't think he did that. He's taken these little steps, and if he had been very definitive, it would have shown a sign of taking at that time, and I think maybe he still hasn't quite said that, and so that's the hard part.
Do you think employees are going to start jumping ship unless the board gets this resolved quickly?
Yes, absolutely. I've heard from lots and lots of people that they're just, the board has to determine if people will follow him. If a lot of employees, especially high-ranking ones, go to the board and say, I can't stay if he stays, that'll be a problem, and that's happened with some people. If they lose a lot of the engineers because of this, because it's over computer science theory, I don't think these engineers care about the degree. I think they care about how this happened. But nobody wants to deal with this anymore. They want to fix Yahoo. So that's the issue. Does this create just a continuing stir around the company, or will it go away? That's the issue. Will it go away? Will something else happen? Can he leave? You know, these are the things the board is weighing. Does he have the credibility after this that he needs? And he may or may not. I mean, they may determine that he does, and that he'll get a censure no matter what.
Well, as soon as you find out, Cara, don't walk to the phone, and get on the phone to us and tell us so we can get you on the show straight away. Thank you very much. Cara Swisher of All Things Digital.